Yeah, welcome to Oikno CBT for your CBT exams. If you want to if you want to carry out any CBT exams as a school, as a one-time exam, feel free to visit surecbt.org.online. Here you'll be able to carry out any exam of your choice. Now let's go through the platform and see how to use it. After your your school has been created by Oikno, and then your school admin details has been given to you, you come here and then you log in your school admin as a school admin. When you log in, this is your dashboard. You have to create your teachers. You The essence of your teacher is so that they will be able to add their students instead of the admin adding all the students at once. Let it not be stressful. Then you also have to create classes. Before creating students, you need to create the classes, because when you create a student, he has to be in a class. Now when you also have to create classes before you create exams. Before creating exam, you have to assign the exam to a particular class, so that only students in that class should be able to see that exam and write the exam. Now let's start by creating teacher. I had already created one teacher, and that's why you're seeing teacher 1 here. So if I click on teacher, you can see that there is one teacher here. Now I'm going to add another teacher. This is how you add a teacher. You click on add. I would add Adenike and Saulu, and then that's our username. The moment I click on create, it automatically shows me the password of this teacher I created. So I can copy the password and save and send it to the teacher, or I can store it just in case any teacher forgets the password that was created. Alright, so this is how to create um, how to create login details for teacher. So the teacher can now go to the login page and log in and see the dashboard also. Now let's come to classes. In classes, we can add the classes. So this is over. Let's say we have the juniors, we have the okay, let's assume let's take it that this is the secondary school, and then we want to add JS1, JSS1. Let me make all in all caps. Add. I have JS1 now. I add another class, JSS2. Now by classes, it all depends on what type of school you're running. If it's a uni, you can do year 1, year 2, and specifically group them. The essence of the classes is just to give the set of students, keep them in their different groups. JSS3. Okay, so I'm going to end here at the moment. Now when I come to students, I can add a student. Okay, so let me add a student. Happiness. Okay. So I'm leaving her in JS1. Now happiness would have a number, so So we're going to give our exam number OP slash GS, and then I add student. The same way, after creating the user, you see after creating a teacher, you see the password. You can, after creating the student also, you can see the password. You copy the password and save in you can create a text document where you create, or let me just do that quickly so that I can copy all of this. If you want, you can also print, copy all of these and store here. So I don't need this, I already know, so I leave this. I can save this here for reference purposes, just in case the student forgets or the teacher forget their password. You can always reset it, can always be the password can always be reset, but to also save you the stress of resetting. Alright, so we've created the teacher, we've created the student. Now that we've created students, let's go and view. You see the name of the student, the exam number. So the exam number automatically takes the username rather for students automatically takes the exam number, because that's how the students would log in. Now two students might be bearing same name, so that's why the unique code for the students are their exam number. So that's why you use the exam number of a student to log in. Then you have the class. Like I said, you can always reset the password just in case. Okay, so last we're going to look at for this demonstration is exams. You can click on exam to add an exam. Exam for GS. So let's say the exam is English exam, and it's for GS1. The time for the exam is going to be May 21st. (09 a.m.) End of exam still 21st. Let's say for eventuality, if it doesn't go as planned, the exam is supposed to be like 2 hours. Oh no, I'm sorry. Exam just one is third term exam, and for JS1 third term exam is going to last for let's say 2 weeks, or let's just say a week, because I don't want to. Let's say a week. By 6 p.m. as 18:00. Duration in minutes 60 for each exam, and I click on create. Oh, the teacher creates the exams. Okay, so in our next demonstration, we'll log into the teacher dashboard, and then from there we can create the exam. Now you see that the exam has been created. So in our next demonstration, we'll log into teacher, and then we'll also log into students to see what features the students will be able to see. Alright, thanks for watching.